My name is Justin Fox. I'm a development leader for IBM, and we're in Raleigh, North Carolina, where we've lived in this house since the beginning of 2017.
And I'm Lauren Fox, and I am a data analyst for Ferguson Enterprises.
So this house was originally built in the mid-'80s. It actually has an interesting backstory. It's a house that my wife actually drove past her entire childhood, driving right through here, so we've known about it for a while, and we were lucky enough to just happen to be on the market. Very lucky to grab this place. Motivations for going solar for me, I actually have an extensive refrigeration system throughout my house because of one of my hobbies, which is home brewing. So I actually use quite a bit of extra energy over and above even what a normal person might use on a daily basis. Especially with 8 taps at our house now, we are producing a lot of beer. So to me, especially once we integrate in the solar panels and everything, we're like, hey, why don't we continue to build out this electric ecosystem that we've built? So very recently, I decided to do a major upgrade of the entire brewery.
But I think it's been a great decision for us, especially since everything else on our house is not part of, say, the city and such. We're on well, we have a septic tank, we don't have to rely on the city for all that thing. So I think just adding in the power aspect has been really great for us. And I think our daughter had a little bit of influence on us going solar because at that point I was just pregnant with her. Definitely wanted the solar before she came because we knew that it was gonna, it's a big life change. We're gonna be using more parts of our house than we used before, especially the pool when she gets older. I think that was one of the reasons we went ahead and did it.
We both work from home, so we're continuously looking at ways to further enhance our home working spaces. We're constantly integrating different smart technologies into our house through the Google Homes, Alexas, smart bulbs, and integrating all those pieces that really tie all of that technology together.
We have 1.5 technically electric cars. So he's got the Tesla, which is fully electric. I just got the Wrangler 4xe, which is the plug-in hybrid. Not having to worry about the power bill skyrocketing each month when we drive more, so you say.
We had a list of concerns that we originally kind of talked through. First and foremost was the visual. Early concerns we had was aesthetic, curb appeal, those kind of things. Because there's a lot of people that think it's odd, especially with an older kind of classic style house here, adding that kind of extensive modern touch to it. So we actually drove around and looked at a lot of examples just to kind of ease our minds there first and foremost. Explored many of the different opportunities around North Carolina, looking at reviews, looking at what products they offered, what were people saying about the experiences they had, not just with solar, but with the individual installers and whatnot there. NC Solar was the only company that actually came out, gave me very specific details of what each face on this house could produce, the types of cells they were going to install, the numbers, the performance, the reliability, the extensive warranties that they provided for all of these items. I'm a very analytical person, and one of the things they did is they came out, flew a drone over the house, took measurements of everything, and really broke it down to the numbers and the brass tacks. I was actually impressed by how quickly they did it as well. When they first told me how big and all the different areas around the roof they were going to touch and what the electrical was going to take, kind of walking me through all the different steps. And then I was like, all right, so we're talking like a 2-week. They're like, no, we'll probably do it in a day and a half. And I think it was almost just a day, and it gave me confidence in what they were able to do.
They had that guarantee that if the roof started leaking or anything problems started having, that they would come and fix them pretty immediately. And they actually, we actually had one little issue, and they came out pretty fast, fixed it, and have had no issues since. After
moving into this house, I did realize that I was averaging almost $300 a month, and in the summer months was actually peaking well over $400. After adding in this solar system, that has dramatically dropped it. In several months, I actually hit the bare minimum for this area, which is only $16 a month. My average is actually around $35 a month now that I actually have the solar system tied in. So definitely worth the investment right there alone.
Obviously, we still want to turn lights off and try to conserve energy here and there, but you don't feel as bad if you get home and you had left a light on all day, or the pool uses up a lot of energy and we use it all summer long, and just not having the weight of having to worry about those issues as much.
The immediate value that we received back was immense, to be honest. But seeing the drop in our power bill, seeing the value that we got, added on to the house on top of that, and the quality of everything that was done, I believe it was truly an addition to all of what we wanted to do.